India, an ancient nation bursting with life. Home to 1/6 of the world's entire population. It is the biggest democracy on the planet. India has one of the fastest growing economies on Earth. This is one of the major reasons why the European Union and India are hoping to deepen and enhance their relationship through a free trade agreement. Many economists believe that free trade will increase gross national product growth by allowing for increased market exchange.
Trade is not just GNP growth or national income growth or what we call aggregate welfare without worrying about distribution. It is also terribly important also for lifting people out of poverty.
At the previous EU-India summit in September 2005, officials discussed ways to enhance their bilateral and investment relationship. The EU is interested in a free trade agreement because India combines high growth and potential with relatively high levels of protection against EU imports. Tapping these markets would allow for increased trade and economic growth for both parties. According to the European Commission, this type of agreement would have to be ambitious, covering a variety of areas ranging from non-tariff barriers and rules on investment and competition. The EU also emphasizes the importance of enforcing rules on the protection of intellectual property rights. Developing trade with the EU and widening the access of Indian companies to the European market will add to overall economic growth and development as well as poverty reduction.
This free trade zone will bring together markets of 1.5 billion people. It will be a key contribution to the global recovery and a signal for global openness and also a signal against protectionism.
Despite the many socio-economic benefits of a free trade agreement with India, many fear that the legislation is likely to include restrictions on intellectual property. This poses a strong threat to India's generic medicine production, an industry that supplies up to 80% of the HIV drugs used by NGOs worldwide.
But with clauses of intellectual property likely to be added in this agreement, Indian companies will no longer be able to manufacture or sell these generic drugs. Instead, multinational pharmaceutical companies will be the only ones allowed to produce and sell them.
10 साल पहले विदेशी दवाएं हमें उपलब्ध कराया जा रहा था, जो हम परचेसिंग कर रहा था 10 से 12,000 रुपये अपने पास से लगाकर, जिससे कई हमारे भाई है जो अपने घर द्वार जमीन सोना चांदी तक बेचना पड़ गया। मैं नहीं चाहता कि मेरी जो भाई हैं वो फिर से उस चीज़ को सामना करें।
I'm using lamivudine, sidofidine and neferipine, and I know they are all generic. From 2004 since today, I'm feeling great.
Generic ARV from India has helped giving access to treatment because of cost, because of accessibility. If we reduce the source of those products, we are just killing the success of what has been done in the last 5 years.
And if the generic drug can be stopped like today, surely we can die. If the drug will be cut off today, I can't be able to care for that children. I can't be able to care for me. I can't be able to be a family again.
Communities and grassroots organizations have come together to fight the legislation that may be pushed through with the signing of an EU-India free trade agreement.
Fight back! People with AIDS under attack! What do we do? Active fight back! People with AIDS under attack!
This complex topic has numerous benefits and drawbacks. Though signing an FTA would undoubtedly help India's economy, if the existing language concerning intellectual property rights also passes through, then people living with HIV/AIDS that are dependent on essential medications produced in India will be largely impacted. There is no easy solution, but the public health implications must be taken into consideration.